Hello.
Right, and we are going. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
I have
I
a
already forgot the
story to
names of
tell
this
y'all.
podcast.
Yes, this is Traumatic Notebooks, I believe.
um,
Can we do like introductions? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's going first? Not it.
I'm Ray.
I am Star.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
I thought your name was gonna be Twink. Not gonna lie.
uh,
Yeah.
And so,
they're here,
Yeah.
yes,
and
Traumatic.
yes. I'm really
Trauma.
talented in your
obviously in a
life.
Pyremage.
I'm gonna crush your
Yeah.
dreams. But oh boy, do I have a story to tell y'all.
Dramatic Notebooks. I just now remembered the name of the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Traumatic Notebooks.
Traumatic
Dramatic
notebook.
Notebooks.
But on to the
Alright, so
story that I have.
On to the stories.
Okay, so this story is about my crazy ex in elementary. Yeah, I know. I used to date a guy. Crazy.
Uh,
So basically, I'm just gonna give this guy a name because I'm mean, but I'm not mean, so I won't give away his name. His name shall be Rat because he looks like one.
for real.
Okay. So I'm just like 10-year-old me in elementary school, right? I go to this school called Troop Elementary. Well, I did. I've been to like 8 different schools. Goddamn. And so I got there. It was pretty cool, and I met like a few people as friends. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
First impression.
we just started and it's all going wrong.
Yeah,
Oh no!
sorry, don't mind him up
I
over
bashed
there.
my I
Don't
bashed my
mind.
hand against my metal laptop.
You know what? It's okay.
Full
It's
force.
okay.
It's
You
okay,
got this.
just ignore
Full
him.
force going into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just ignore his pain and suffering.
Yeah.
So I met
Oh,
this group of friends. We're just gonna say their initials. So I had my friends T, G, which is my wife now.
yes.
And I had A. I forgot some of the initials. R, which he will be in another episode. Oh, why are you throwing a
Sorry.
pillow? Oh, anyway.
We gotta get my shirt. Gotta
And then of
get my
course we
comfort.
have Rat in there.
Yes.
I might as well.
And Rat was actually one of my first friends there, other than T.
Yes, may I interrupt? May I interrupt?
Just bashed my cell phone.
I am T.
Yes, she is T.
That is
Spill the
A.
tea. Spill the tea.
Yes.
And so Rat was one of my first friends in this friend group, and I didn't think much of it. Like he liked the same bands I like. He was kind of cool. He was chill. He had a good personality for the most part at the start, of course. And so later on, like maybe a week later, we started dating. And it was kind of like puppy love, I guess. But one day he said that like he wanted to try and kiss me. So mind you, we were at recess when all like this happens and stuff, because like that's like our main Roman Empire, I guess.
Yes.
And there's this barn in the corner. It's like a barn, and it has like tables and stuff. Like y'all know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
like a little haircut corner.
Yeah. And so we sat on the bench, and everyone was like, kiss him, do it, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my first kiss. And I wasn't really scared. I was nervous.
Yeah.
And he kissed me on the cheek, and you know what? I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's the thought that counts. But he chickened out on me. And so, like, throughout our dating spectrum, he was a little weird. he started to get a little crazy. Um, and basically problematic. But anyways, I didn't think much of it because I was like, oh, it's probably just me. When I tell you it was not just me. Anyways, soon he breaks up with me, and I'm like, okay, but on the inside, I'm like, ah. Um, but yeah, so I go to like this place. I think it had a slide, and then the stairs. But I sat under the stairs, and my friends found me, and they comforted me. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you poor thing." And so Rat just stares at me like I just cursed his whole family bloodline. Like, brother, what did I do? You dumped me. Um, and so then later on, I start dating G. My wife.
Yes.
And so he started getting jealous. Oh, and also I had figured out why he dumped me was because I ran too slow. But guess who has a condition? Me.
Yes.
And so I started dating G, and like she was actually a good girlfriend. And he was just not being a good friend. He kept trying to like get people on her bad side and saying that she was trying to use me. Like, brother, look at yourself. Um, I didn't know who to believe. I was just there in the middle of it, and I just happened to be the target. And like one time, this is kind of where it all goes wrong. So like the battle went on for like months until Rat decides to threaten me, like actually threaten me to break up with G. So what he said was like, if you don't break up with G, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. No one's gonna talk to you. No one's gonna like you. I'm gonna mess up G's life if you don't break up with her. I'm gonna make her break up with you, and you'll never see her again. And obviously, I didn't want that to happen, mostly because he was trying to target G as well.
May I interrupt real quick? Yes, I only learned about this like a year later, a few months later. So then I got really mad at that. So I did go off at him.
Yeah. And so I couldn't bear it, so I asked T to break up with G because I didn't want I couldn't do it because like I was still in love with her. I just didn't want her to get hurt by him. And then after the breakup, we go to lunch, and I'm just sitting at the table like looking at G like, hey, how's it going? Get the fuck away from me. My bad, that's not how it went. Um oh, I saw my reflection. I was like, who is that? Um that, that
Okay.
anyways.
I am
So he's
totally
like,
advertising Apple right now.
oh my gosh,
Put the
guys,
phone
go buy
down.
Apple. Go
My
buy
phone.
Apple. And so
Go buy Apple.
yeah,
Right.
Okay,
I'm so
just let her continue the story.
okay. And so G is like, why did you break up with me? And I was like, I can't tell you. Also, I forgot to mention that he threatened me that if I told anyone that he threatened me, he would do what he said. And so I said I couldn't tell you, and she kept asking, like 4 different
I'm gonna
times.
grab some headphones. I can barely hear anything that my computer.
I moved schools, and G finds my number. Well, no, not my number. She found my mom's phone number first. Also, this happened in like 2024. He called my mom. I thought it was a spam call until my mom actually answered, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is your bitch." And I'm like, and so then I answer the call. I'm like, "Hello, who is this?" And she's like, "It's G. Blah blah blah. We live happily ever after." Until he did after I left. When I tell you, this man, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm talking with her about stuff. I'm like, do you remember when we first like started dating? And she's like, I don't know. And she's like, oh well, I do have something to tell you about Ian though. I'm like, oh, what did he do? This man stalked my mom, me, tried to figure out the school I went to, tried to figure. Oh,
It says it has the rubber bit.
he tried to
Rubber
figure
bit.
out. He tried to figure out where I lived. He tried to dox me, and so when that's how she got my mom's number because she was like, "What's her mom's number?" And he gave it to her, and so that's how she found me. But that's not even all that this did. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that reminds me of how what Braun did to Aiden, uh, like 5th grade, I think.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
think I know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
I don't
Yeah,
remember, like, we never really
yeah.
talked
He
to him.
so Braun apparently accidentally drove past his house at the wrong time.
Uh,
What happened?
Literally, what like Aiden said. I'm pretty sure Aiden said like he had binoculars or something
Yeah.
like with him. It's like he could actually see Aiden from his driveway.
That's
And
kind of
dude, his driveway
creepy.
is like huge, like as big as my
yeah.
driveway.
That's kind of creepy.
That's a story for another episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just finish the story
I'm
in a
gonna have to
different
tell y'all
episode.
all about that with witnesses, aka
Yeah.
Yeah.
self.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think of. Okay, and then like that's not even
That's
all.
nice.
He tried. He tried to get G after I left.
But
So here's what
continue.
he did.
After that,
At,
he got.
after.
Sorry. He continued and got a girlfriend and started to abuse her.
I know, yeah, Chris. I'll talk about that like after a few more events. So basically, it started out as like him holding hands with her, I think, or like getting close to her. And then
Yeah.
one time at the Halloween dance, I think like she fell over and he was looking at her weirdly. And like he started staring at, you know, her.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
what she had. He had a girlfriend too,
yeah, I
and
know,
JD
the
was getting
Halloween dance.
bullied. And then the person that was bullying JD,
Yeah,
supposedly said I punched him in the face when I was just pushing out his phone because he was recording me.
yeah. And but so there's that, and then one time he also was abusing his girlfriend he had at the time.
Yes, and accusing her of cheating.
When really he's cheating. Like he's trying to
Exactly.
cheat. And I just think that's so fucked up. Oh
Oh
my
yeah, and
gosh.
also try to get another person in trouble for something he didn't do, for a bomb threat when there wasn't even one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what's going on. I'm trying to use context clues to piece together what happened because y'all two know what y'all talking about. I don't.
Yeah, because we were actually there. You were at the dance,
Uh,
Wait, one second.
the Halloween dance, the very first dance.
1 second. My bad.
Alright,
Sorry. My mom needs to come.
you're good.
Back.
Alright.
I don't remember. Oh wait, no,
Yeah, because you weren't
no, I
there.
do remember it.
Yeah.
Because you
I
wanted to
do
be there
remember
because I
going to
punched
that
somebody
party.
in there. No, you weren't there because remember you wanted to be there because I punched somebody in the face.
And that's what he did to like me and my friends, but also he did some stuff to other people.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
basically,
So he
he had a
did date Raiden's cousin, also.
yeah,
It said he touched y'all. They did stuff together every night. I'm not gonna be give all the details out, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is my channel. I gave up age ratings a long time ago.
for 1 second.
So a long
Yeah.
time ago.
I just we're gonna have an age rating on this. It's gonna be like
18 and up.
13, 13 plus.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have to say inappropriate. Bad words are fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm back. My mom needs to phone me again.
Okay, we're gonna edit this out. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
It's gonna take
And
so
also,
long to edit.
and so
I'm
basically,
doing this for like 30 minutes.
he had a crush on this dude as well, and like, he tried to cover up the fact that he still liked me because
15
I could tell because after I started dating Graceland, he would still look immediately and stuff.
Shut up. Shut up.
What's going on in your part?
Shut up. Shut up, weather alerts. Alright, so weather alert can actually go through that. My dad installed it like a long time ago, and me and I just shut it off since it goes off like randomly.
Oh,
Do you want Mac OS Reddit?
okay.
Oh,
Let's continue.
so he had to he tried to cover it up by saying that he was gay.
I mean, he is bi, so
Yeah, but he said he was female. No,
yeah, he's
um,
not. Oh
and so
yeah.
he had to.
Ooh, one more thing. He did like this boy named Braylon. Braylon
That's
went
what I'm trying
off
to
on
get
him.
to. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying to
sorry.
get.
I'm sorry.
He had a crush on this dude
Wait, hold
named Braylon, but we're just gonna say B for
Yeah.
short. We weren't
I
supposed
know
to
who
do
you're
that
talking about
name.
now. I started to
I'm
piece
sorry.
together. I started to piece together.
We don't like them anyway, so
Hmm.
I know who we're talking about finally.
how? How have you not known
One
this whole time?
keyword. Gay, Braylon.
Yeah.
This dude tried to get with both Braylons. Actually,
Both?
both Braylons.
Since when?
So, there was, Braylon Nix, first part
Yeah.
of the year,
It
and
was Braylon Nix.
Umbrella is the second
It
part
was
of the
Braylon
year.
Nix that he
Yeah,
liked.
then he went back with Braylon.
Yeah. Oh no, he never got with any of them.
Yeah.
And
But he
they
started
actually
liking
blocked
Braylon
him.
Nix again.
Yeah, they actually blocked him.
Yeah, then So I did end up like still being friends with the Rat for like a little bit at the beginning of the school year. Braylon went off on him. I stood up for him, but now I wish I didn't. But
After knowing what he did,
yeah,
it's okay. Everyone made. Oh,
Puzzle
I don't know.
piece.
anyways, let me go on about what's good with Braylon. Oh boy, oh boy. So basically, he had a crush on this guy named Braylon, and basically, he would harass him every single freaking day.
Yes, maybe even fan art of him.
Like hop off the tip.
Exactly.
And so
Had his schedule, locker, everything.
Oh, I'm getting
yeah,
called on.
but also like he would also say like inappropriate things about him. He was only a little.
Hello?
Mute your mic. Okay, when someone calls you, just mute your
Anyways.
mic.
Anyways,
How would you do that?
so
It makes it even better. And besides, it's up to my ear. No one can hear it anyways.
anyways, so basically, so at one time, Braylon rejected him again, and he said that he was gonna kill him. But also, he would say inappropriate things about him in elementary. So these were children.
And also, he did start saying also the things in middle school too.
Yeah, like he would say that he wanted to,
Yeah.
Braylon, guys, this channel's totally family friendly.
Yeah, totally.
No, it's like
It's 13 plus.
This is opposite.
It's 13 plus.
This is not for teens. This is just for mentally ill children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're 7 years old but you're mentally ill, you're okay on this channel.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
ready to start talking trash about the teachers.
Look, we're gonna get to that on a different episode.
Yeah. Yeah, we should talk about what I'm about to talk about after the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking about episode times. Like, when should we start recording?
I think like either 10 a.m. or somewhere around that
are we
time.
gonna do one every day?
Maybe.
Mm.
It depends
I
if
feel like we
some
have
people
to
are
have it
busy.
scheduled. I feel like we should have a scheduled day.
Yeah.
And sometimes maybe one of us can't be here, but that's okay. Like, just
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
'cause-
imagine! I thought of the
We should
best.
have like breaks on the weekends, but still call and like
and, like,
talk
plan.
and what we're gonna do
Mhm.
next week.
Oh, and also like imagine if like someone's not here, so you say, yeah, so Ray died, but he will come back later.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Ray has died.
like make a short intermission video.
Us.
Yeah, so and so died. They're fine though.
But they'll be back
They'll be back
tomorrow.
next episode.
No, we should say, yeah, they got ran over by a school bus, but you know, it's okay. Their head is just
Oh, yeah,
deformed.
since they are, yeah.
They're just having a mental issues right now.
Yeah,
we
their
just
heads
gotta
are
Common
fine.
flashbacks.
We're gonna
Their
put a
heads are
single
fine.
dime. We're gonna put a single dime to their surgery.
Yes.
All we're gonna put in.
Yes.
We
Fly high, my
don't care enough.
And then ask people in the comments to do something to get them revived or something like that.
And also, like, imagine saying, we told them to fly high, but they started flying down.
The wheel.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's really it for my crazy eggs. I took off most of my candy because I started, you know, simply.
Yep.
Wait, is it still recording or not? Is it still recording or not?
Pyremage. Is it still recording?
Want me to stop?
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Did
we've
that
been
in-
recording this entire time.
Yeah, that's it for like my crazy eggs. I'm glad this was like the pilot episode because that's like don't even. This isn't
There's
even.
a lot more drama.
There's a
There's
lot more where this came from.
Like, oh boy.
There's a lot more.
Turn y'all's pages to page 69 because it's about to get a little crazy.
A little cuckoo.
Tell your mama and your papa because this shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for my episode.
And the fact that this is a religious school is crazy.
I'm not heavy religious, but
Yeah, but a lot of kids there are.
I don't remember the keyboard shortcut to end video.
You
I'm gonna
serious?
press a random button and hope it works.
Okay.
Okay.
let's say bye.
Need a lot of editing. Okay,
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Bye.
Don't get ran over